All right. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome back to the stream. Originally, I was going to do some Tales of Two Wastelands with Fallout 3, but I am so far behind on the editing, I need to get caught up. So we're going to do some Kerbal. It's going to be very boring and slow at the beginning because we're going to wrap up the documentation and then finally get into our real deal career here, collecting some science and doing some things. Oh, excuse me. Let me check and make sure audio is coming through and I'm just not talking to a microphone. It's not working. Okay, it is working. That's a good thing. All right, so let's bring up the game. So what I need to do is bring up our mod list, which is KSP, KIS, Kerbals in Space. Let me move that out of my way. And there's that. This is actually a copy of a previous career called Kerbals on Planet. It's up to date with the exception of two things. Down on the bottom where it says Kerbals in Space, it's got the screenshots of all the setup. That's what we're going to update. And also, I guess I can, let me launch CCAN. Oh, I have CCAN. So I think I can update the file. Let's see here. So if we go to settings, compatible game versions. Okay, so we could do that. So how do I do that again? I go to file, save installed mod list, export mod pack. Export. Put this on the desktop. Save. Oh, give it a name. Call it KSP. Oops. KIS. How about, yeah, KS. Oops. CCAN. So there's that. So let me update that. That's not what I wanted. Oh. All right. So like I said, it's gonna be a little slow and boring at first. So we're going to load that file. Oh, I don't want to do that. What is it making? There it is. Then we want to set up sharing on that file. Copy link. All right. Now let me go shorten URL shortener. I use bit.ly. And we're going to do new link. Doing that. Title is the KSP KIS CCAN mod file. And call it that works. Yay. All right, so we copy that to the mod list and click there and update that. All right, good. All right, so that's been updated. Yay, I did something good. All right, so now for the even more boring part. So that's been updated. We don't need that. So use the above CCAN mod file. Make sure that in CCAN that the settings compatible that, and then, right. Let me do a little note for MechJeb. What do you have to do? You have to go to settings, CCAN settings. See here. So what was it? What did I do again? Settings. That settings, CCAN settings, then under meta data pause read New, oops, new, and back Jeb to dead. All right. Hopefully that's somewhat self-explanatory. How do you wrap that under format? Wrapping, there we go. Didn't seem to do any wrap. Hold please. Little. Whoa. No. That. Format. Wrapping. Maybe the alignment. Hey, good morning there, King Crabby. How you doing? Noticing something weird with MechJeb lately. When landing on the Mun, it's spot on within 20 meters or so. I have not used the landing mechanism in MechJeb for quite a while. Interesting. So like when you pick a spot, it won't land or it misses a spot all completely. Now, I use the development version, so I don't know if you're using the stable or the development. That I went to the development because the stable one had a lot of issues. Well, for me anyways. Trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here. Hang on, bear with me. Format, alignment, top. Okay, then if we do format, wrapping, I still don't. All right, well, hopefully someone will, people will be able to figure that out. Hang on, still. All right. Maybe I should make those text a little. There we go. Do that. All right. So we'll get past that. Oh, you're using the dev version too? Oh, okay. Ooh, I gotta update that. Thank you so much for typing in version. All sorts of things I'm not getting on the ball about here. So if I go to actions, type in version, there it is. Edit that. No, that's what I want to do. There we go. And say okie doke. And save. And now if we type in version, yay. It's the little things. All right, so we don't need this anymore. We're gonna go down to the Kerbals in Space tab that's got the screenshots we're setting up, and I gotta change all these KOPs. Can I do a search and replace? I never did that before. Edit, search, macros. So if I do a find, that does that. But is there a search and replace? Oh, there is. Find KOP and replace it with KIS. Replace all. Oh, cool. That worked. Yay. Neat. All right. Cool. All right. So what I'm looking at right now is that. So on the mod list, it's you guys can view it. You should be able to view it. But on the first tab that shows the mods, we went through, installed the mods. We did a couple high-level tests. I have updated a new CCAN file, and I put some notes in there for MechJeb since it's kind of a weird thing if you want to get otherwise, if you use the CCAN file, MechJeb doesn't get installed at all unless you do that. Just doing some work with all right, so I'm on the second tab on the bottom. All right, let's launch Kerbal. There we go. So today was supposed to be Tales of the Two Wastelands, but I found I'm missing an entire video, and I skipped right over it. So trying to catch up on my editing, which, by the way, I'm horrible at. So that makes it that much more of an adventure. There's Kerbal. So some of these screenshots are a little dated too. So I'm gonna, when I say dated, they're from previous versions of KSP. So there's like new options, and I've just been too lazy to replace them. So we're gonna replace them, since I think this might be my last KSP1 career, because we all know that in February, early access, unless they push it out again. I mean, how many times has so rumor has it, and this is a bad rumor, that Starfield might be delayed again. Again, I'm all for delaying a game to make it better. Absolutely. All right, so we're going to start a new game, and we're going to call this KSP KIS Kerbals in Space. It is a science career. I'm all for not announcing a release date until you're sure. Yeah, I mean, KSP2 going into early access and them actually having a roadmap. Roadmaps are awesome. Give yourself enough time to do the roadmaps. And again, a prime example of roadmaps, and even pushing out the roadmaps, is again Coffee Stain with Satisfactory, right? So, all right, career. We're gonna grab the Gamer Circle logo. And here is where things get slow. So all these screenshots here, we're going to take a look at. We don't do that. And we crank this up. So do I have to update 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3. So I don't have to update the screen. Yay. I think one of them, like the advanced screen, is and I don't know why this is out of order. This should be O. We're going to do this in alphabetical order, so we're going to come back to these options. I wonder if it's because they're using special character? No, there's a dash. I don't know. All right, so that covers the basic. Then on advanced, I think advanced has got... Nope, that's the same. So we want to enable the experience, make it a little bit more challenging. This does fine. Okay, so we want to require signal, plasma blackout, the occlusion. We're going to crank that up, make it a little bit more challenging. Turn off ground stations. And I think, again, I don't have to update that. That looks like it's about the same. Excellent. Not missing anything, are we? Nope. All right, cool. So then after advanced, we have background resources. So that is not in this save. So the next is better load, which we actually have. So I'm going to delete some lines here in the sheet. Oh. And we're doing what? 1, 2, 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we have better load, save. The advanced is done, right? Yeah. All right. Better load, save. And it looks like we just changed this to 31 days. So, excellent. Next one is button manager, which is in there, and I don't think we do anything to that new. Click through blocker. That looks good. Crew R&R. Nice. So we leave everything the same except for we uncheck that. Earn your stripes. All right, so we have deep freeze in here. We need to get rid of deep freeze. Oh. Oops, I did that wrong. There, that better. Beat. Okay, we gotta insert one more. All right. Oops. Trying to be consistent with spacing here. 1, 2, 3. So Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. That's too many. Delete row. All right. Earn your stripes. The only thing, again, we do is just uncheck this. Neat. Then hide empty tech nodes. And we adjust this to 35%. And it looks like everything else stays the same. Cool. Then we have on-demand fuel cells. And that looks good. Science relay. Science relay. All right. Looks like, again, all good. Wow. I thought I was going to have to replace a lot of these. Stage recovery. See, we don't have stage recovery, so we have to add it. Yep. All right. So we'll call this, instead of snacks, we'll call it stage recover. I got to type. Stage recovery. All right. Then we get rid of that screenshot and we add this one. And we don't change anything. Just leave it as is, but we grab a screenshot. We use the snipping tool. And I know this is not me playing Kerbal, and I do apologize, but sometimes people actually, and then we should do a copy. And then, oh wait, why is that weird? Why is it doing that? So we'll go down one space and paste it there. Yay. All right. A lot of people appreciate this. That way they know what sort of options I've been using and whatnot. So, all right. So then we got store my reports, which we check both. Nice. And then there's toolbar, which we leave alone. Then we have to go back and add these guys. So we're gonna change that. All right. And we copy that, come down 3. I don't know how to pronounce that. What's that? Haith Harby? How you doing? 3. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. This is scrap. Hey Dragon, how you doing? And actually this stuff is not in alphabetical order, is it? So the O would be before on-demand fuel cells. So bear with me. What did I do? It should actually be O. O scrap. All right. We're just playing around with the mod setup here. So O scrap should come after or before on-demand fuel cells. So you know what? Since I can't change the order here, I might as well put the mod list in order on this. So this will come after basic. Making one of those command decisions here. So after basic, before advanced. So we need to insert that. Right? Okay. We go 1, 2, 3. Boom. Then a screenshot. This will all make sense in about, I'm going to say no more than 10 minutes. So we copy this and put that there. Nice. All right. Then scrapyard comes right after this. So let's just copy that. Spaces here. 1, 2, 3, and then boom. And this is called scrap yard. All right, and then a screenshot for scrapyard. Now we turned off reaction wheels. There we go. I went through a phase of really wanting to be in a paradigm, but it's behind me now. Oh God. Oh, I get it. 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 Nice. Scrapyard. All right. Mod enabled, enable inventory, part tracker, don't want to work, that's work in progress. So yeah, let's make a copy of that. Carrot. Copy. All right, then we do paste. So now things should be in order. So we should have go basic. All right, then we go into scrap. Yep, we'll go to scrap yard, and then we go to advanced. All right, cool. Then advanced, we got better load and save. All right, sweet. I believe our mods are all done. So we just hit accept. Accept. And let's just double check and make sure that all took. Yeah, it looks like it. And then start. So what we just got through modifying was the mod list for this so-called career or save. And the sheet is divided up into 3 tabs. There's the mod list, and I think... Right, so we get a government grant. Spelled something wrong, I think. Trying to fix it before snags it. Hold, please. Yep. Cool. So we get a government grant to start our space agency, and that's in science. There we go. So anyways, once again, the mod list is divided up into 3 sections. 2 are only that are relevant. It's the entire list of mods, our objective. So the end game is getting Kerbals safely into space and back home. All right. No reverts unless we have a Kraken attack or a mod. So if I make a mistake or we have a part failure and there's just no way to avoid killing a Kerbal, there's no reverts. All right. I do have reverts enabled just in case. So the game has got some custom settings. So we have some challenges. So there's no ground station. So that makes getting probes to places a little bit more difficult. I am not using a life support mod. This is the first time not using one in a long time, but I have a part failure mod. So that means that when we launch rockets, there is a generational release of each part. Usually the higher number the release, you'll learn from the previous mistakes. Now, if you recover a part, the safety of that part goes up because you've used it, you had no problems, you recovered it, but it's still an older version, but it's safer. So that's to summarize. All right, so first thing we want to do is unlock some parts. So I want to unlock this. And we're going to unlock rocket engines all the way up to here. Right. Then we want to unlock that. I don't think we unlocked that yet. Then we unlock this because we're going to make a little rocket car to rover around in. We need that. I It gives us, well, that actually gives us our first fairing, but that's a modded fairing. It's an unmodded fairing. Then we get some science. We get some avionics and parachutes. Get some more parachutes. That's the drogue. Oh, there it is. Oh, we need this. This gives us the bigger heat shield, I think. Yes. Then down here we get more science with an antenna. More science. See stuff. Like that. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. And we're gonna do that for that heat shield. And I think that's all we're gonna do right now. We don't need that until we go astronauts in space. That also. We're gonna unlock that just for now. All right, so let's build a rocket. So right now we have 876 science left in our kitty. Because what we're gonna do is build an experimental rocket to hopefully go up to 70 kilometers. We're gonna collect some science, enable some mods. We're trying to limit our amount of interaction with the craft. Why is that on? Weird. Got it. So, first things first, let's get a probe core out. There it is. And let's see. Maybe we'll do this a little bit different. So if we go to science, put that there. So normally, okay, normally the science junior, okay, thinking here, this is where I get in trouble. Let's make, because then we can go to aerodynamics and make that, okay. All right, so we're gonna do it this way then. Science container we're gonna put inside the science junior there. So we're gonna do that my old try and true way of using the octagonal strut here, and we're just gonna put it right there. There. So we have a way to control. This is where all of our science is going to be collected into. Why don't I just take this part and do that? Well, in my experience, this makes weak points, weak connections when you do that. So why am I doing it this time? It's a darn good reason. Whoa. All right. Cool. Nice. So that's one science. We have another science. Hang on a sec. Now, to help with a little bit of control, let's do a reaction wheel, the small one. So if we do some strutting here, let's see here, part, strut, let's go to heaviest part. Heaviest part. We're gonna go to grandparent. This doesn't have, okay, that's what I thought. All right, so if I take this and, oops, that's gonna make it hard to find that part if I do that. Oh, right. So I was gonna do this. Boink. All right, cool. Boink. I can still get to the strut. Cool. All right, so we were going to also strut your stuff. I'm trying. We're gonna put an antenna. We're gonna put this. Last time we used a telescopic antenna. I think we're just gonna go with this one so we don't have to worry about deploying an antenna. So now I think, so we have all of our science devices, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. We got an antenna, and all we have to do is, oh, crikey. I became Australian all of a sudden. We need a chute. So, oh, we can do this. Watch. Okay, we can put this chute there. Hang on, that's one chute. But because we are prone to part failures, we're gonna do a redundant chute. So this will be our primary chute. So let's set this just in case we lose communication. We arm it. Primary chute will go off at, say, 1450. Then our backup chute, just in case that one fails, because chutes can fail, this one will go off at 1000. So let's separate our chutes, primary, backup, and let's do this for right now. All right, that fits in there very nicely. Then we should be able to get a heat shield. Oh, I did not have to unlock the big one. All right. Tax, how the heck are you doing? We're going to reduce the ablator here. About there. Now, with this, dude, we're going to rotate it. Then we're going to bring it into the middle. Make sure that's kind of centered. Better. And then we'll put it right there. So everything's crammed in there. I'm good, at least I hope so. I have nothing but positive vibes. All right, so we want to strut this. There we go. So we're going to call this KIS Science Alpha. I don't know. Oh, no. Let's do this. Let's do version 0, maybe. Save that. All right. Now what I want to do is I want to push this to the what do we call it? The a suborbital. We don't want to put it into orbit. We want to recover it so we can get the science back. We don't want to transmit the science. So we need to put a decoupler. Big. Just like that. And then we're going to give it a gas tank. Now we have a reaction wheel up there, so that should be plenty for that. Oh, geez. You know what we forgot? I'm sorry. Oh, this is terrible. Let's do this. Forgot batteries. I'm not worried about solar. So, there we are. Hey, Saturn. Good morning to you, Saturn. How you doing? All right, let's save that. All right, then let's get a plate here. Turn off the decoupling. And if this is not an atmosphere and we put a spacely, but last time we did this, we're going to do this. We're going to add a little tiny tank. We get a little bit more fuel. And we're going to go to And I'm kind of a weird stickler for my engines to be pointing left and right. Don't ask me why. Why? I said, don't ask me. Oh, that's a little close. Okay. All right, cool. So this should be strutted to, and then these will be strutted to, perfect, all right. All right, save that. Stage recovery, right. Okay, so let's grab a chute and stick it. Oh, that's too many chutes. So stage recovery, we get 100%. Now, can I just go with one chute? Oh, I can. Oh, nice. So again, we'll do the same thing. We'll twist this. Oh, wait. No. Okay, so let's keep this in symmetry so we don't run into any sort of weird issues. Turn off stage recovery, set that. All right, and then there. Inside, make sure. Perfect. All right. So now we got stage recovery. Not worried about this one because we're going to do that. I can't wait for KSP2, even though it's just sandbox mode that comes out. I know. Get to play with all the new stuff. All right, let's turn off stage recovery. So now, we are going to add this. This is our stage recovery. Oh, stage recovery. This goes way up there. Nice. All right, let's grab a decoupler. So we still need the 12. That works. All right, I guess that'll work. All right, then we're going to grab our SRB, the hammer. There it is. That is a lot of thrusts. So we're going to, oh, there we go. Still a lot of thrust. We're going to reduce that. Well, not yet. So first of all, we're going to make sure we can control this. So we're going to get really crazy and do that. But, oh geez, look what I did. Now that looks better. We're gonna turn. There we go. Turn that down to about 17. Turn off the yaw. All right. Should affect all, right? All right. Save that. Now this is a stage, so it's still a little bit high. So we're going to try to do the same thing we did with this other stage. We're going to grab our chutes. We're just going to make a copy. That was not a copy. Okay, my bad. Try that again. That's a fuel tank up highlight. Oh, that's still the fuel tank. There we go. Grab the chute. That was close. And again, we don't need 4. I'm sure 2 will be fine for stage recovery. Okay. Weird that it didn't highlight before. Hey, hang on. Why didn't that? Oh, it's green. Okay, we're fine. Weird. All right, so let's squeeze this in. Should be fine. All right, so turn off stage recovery. Good. All right, so we have our SRB that launches. That's got a little bit too much thrust. Let's bring that down to like 1.5 49 or something like that. That's good. We're gonna grab launch clamps and put those there. All right, so let's adjust our staging. All right, so we ignite our solid rocket booster. We let go of the ground. When we run out of the SRB, we decouple those two guys. All right. So we're hoping to get to 70 kilometers. We're gonna have a little bit of a gravity turn. And all right, let's do a save. Put this out on the pad. And we're launching a rocket. Cheers. Hey, Zane, what's up, man? How you been? All right, so not bad. Cold, yeah, it's been chilly. So this is all set up just like we want it. That's perfect. And I saw it did collect. Now, according to this, our parachute is terrible. That's fine. Do I use MechJeb? I do. I won't be using it for this rocket launch because, well, and I don't have to really use it, but I'll use the heck's it called? The God, I can't remember. I just take maneuver manager and the ascent guidance. I use those mainly. That's about it, really. But it is in my mod list. It's right there. All right. Here we go. Turn on SES. 3, 2, 1. That's good. Oh. We're collecting science. So my mod, Auto Science Sampler, is doing all of our science collection, so I don't have to do it. We're going to close the doors here. Looks like we have a slight inclination already. Solid rocket booster is going to run out in about 10 seconds, it looks like. So let's get our throttle about 3/4. Here we go. Nice. We're losing speed, cranking it. Still losing speed. That's why I added a second engine, a little bit more tank too. All right, we're no longer falling back to Earth. We're still going up. That's good. All right, that's about all the inclination I want to put. Ease back on the thrust a little bit. Did you mod this game to hell and back? No, not really. I think I have a grand total of 44 mods installed. So I'm unlike other people that use hundreds of mods. There we go. More science collection after 18 kilometers. We still have 40 seconds of fuel left.
Bean.
Hey, Digital in there with a 40-month resub. Digital, thank you so much for that. How the heck are you doing, Digital? Oh, we got 30 seconds of fuel left. Getting through the thick part of the atmosphere here. Yeah, I take a day to mod a game. 200 plus in my last Fallout 4. Now, my Fallout 4 did have like, oh, we might not make it. No. We're not going to make it to 70. Darn it. Oh well. Let's get rid of that. Been better. Work is insane right now. That's why I've been lurking a lot. Oh, I understand, Digital. I do. I get it. So we didn't make it. Oh, we recovered our solid rocket booster. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and arm our chutes here. Darn. Oh. Yeah, I think my Fallout 4 had 86 mods or something like that. Ah, one of our batteries short-circuited. That's why we do redundancy. Oh, my ears popped. The altitude. All right, we're speeding up. That's not good. We want to slow down. Can an engineer fix that? It depends. It depends on the level of the engineer, but yes, I might even be able to fix this remotely. That's something that Scrapyard, let's see here. No, I'm on the wrong thing. Repair. I think that means unable to repair remotely, that weird. But yes, with the Scrapyard combo, if you have an engineer, certain levels can repair certain, they have a higher success rate, so. All right, we're still speeding up here. That's not good. All right, now we're slowing down. Yay. There we go. More science. So even if you have something fail on launch, you get to orbit, you can fix it. If it's a gas tank, oh, we just had another failure. Yeah, I mean, something like maybe a reaction wheel or a probe core, a battery. But, you know, if you have a fuel tank fail, you might try to be able to fix that, stop the leak. But yeah, if you can't get to orbit because you're... Hey, Karen, how you doing? Is there no reset run? There's no... What? Is this a no reset run? There's no cache, though. This is a science mode. I don't do... Oh, our antenna. Bummer. Wow, we're having all kinds of problems. Wonder what that means. Battery. Our antenna has suffered a communication failure. Oh, our chutes, at least those worked. So that means our communication is going through the probe core. Beyond repair. Hooked to the chemo pouch for last week, but other than nausea, I'm good. Gary, my heart goes out to you, man. All right, chutes. Our primary chute deployed. No, the probe is okay. The batteries were bad. The I don't know. Maybe we got this from what do you call it? A landfill or something like that. Oh, the whole probe. Gotcha. Those bitters, exactly. I need to think of some more snow puns. All my others are far too flaky. is there less fails on things with tech level? The way it works is each new part. So let's take a look at this. So it's a generation 1 and has a safety rating of 1. When we recover this, if I reuse the same antenna, discount rockets are us, yes. If I reuse this, it'll still be a generation 1, but the safety ratings will be higher, meaning that it's a successful part. That makes sense? Now, if we use a brand new one, it'll be generation 2. So a newer version of generation 1. Hang on, I keep bumping into the microphone here. There we go. But it'll still have a lower safety rating. Yeah. The mod is called O Scrap, and if you go to the mod, they actually have a what's it called? Yeah, if you set up like a bunch of parts and test them, right? Run them and then recover them, then they become, they have higher safety. Yeah, so you can do a bunch of test environments. Yay! Splash down. All right, let's recover it. Yeah, it's called the bathtub curve or something like that. Ooh, 65 science. Cool. All right, so I want to collect some more science, but this time we're going to send up some peeps. Let's see if we got the parts to make the rocket. Oh, so we need a 2-seater because I need a scientist and a pilot. I do not have the parts, so let's go unlock some parts since we just got some science and we got a little bit more in the kitty. We want to use, I don't want to use the Soyuz stuff. That stuff is so unstable. That's a 1-seater. So to get the 2-seater, we need to unlock that, and that's our 2-seater. All right, cool. We still have science left. We could try to go to orbit. Ooh. Do that. And do that. Unlock all these little bits. You have the mod that gives KSC science with 1 click instead of having to make. No, I don't do that. I don't mind the grind at all. It makes you have more respect for, yeah, there's the one thing about collecting all the science from KSC or all the Kerbal science or stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, is there anything else I need? I don't need that. Don't need that. Gas trading is a thing. Oh, through the robot trader? Oh, nice. EVA experiments. So that's more science, right? I might install back the mod that alerts you when science is available. That's science. It's science alert re-alerted, or X Science actually does that too. Like in a biome you haven't. Yeah, that's what X Science does. Yeah. I'm gonna get these experiments and load that. I don't think I did that last time. I don't need that or that. Don't need that. Do I need that? It gives me 2 fairings. Nah, I don't think so. Don't need landing gear. Okay, we're good. You're welcome, Mercurian. Yeah, I heard you have to actually have hangars now in stationers if you want human traders. Whoa. Have I ever done the Interstellar? A couple of times I did. Yeah, it's yeah, I think it was a great mod. It's just, I'm not a rocket science, so all the different technologies of nuclear. Well, there was one to where you would drop something and the explosion had to be timed to propel you, and it was just beyond what I really wanted to do in a rocket simulator. Too many save games wasted by updates. Yeah, that's true. I'm not touching stationers. I get it. Yeah. All right, let's build our rocket. Now, this is a forward-going career. This is not testing. We're not adding any mods. We might remove a mod if we have a problem, and my wife is happy about it. Oh, there you go. There you go. I play creative. If I do play, mess with the new save master. Oh, in stationeers, creative mode. Gotcha. So there is the channel points where you can add. You can actually reserve a Kerbal name, so you can actually become a Kerbal in this career. So it's down there if you're interested, and I'll start adding them. All right, so our 2-seater is right there. It's our 2-seater Kerbal. So we're gonna call this. There you go, Digital. Thank you, Digital. Appreciate that. Haith Harvey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. So we're gonna call this KIS Kerbal Orbiter version 0. All right. Save. All right. Now this has got a reaction wheel. It just doesn't have RCS. All right. So let's take care of some of the basics here. We need a heat shield. There we go. But we don't need the full-blown like that. All right, then we're going to go with a parachute. At least let me see the mun before you kill me. No promises. No promises. This is our primary. And we're going to install, I mean, we've got a pilot, right? So we don't need an antenna, but in the event something happens to the pilot and we want to communicate with this thing, we're going to put an antenna on here. I'm not saying anything's going to happen to the pilot. All right. All right, let's get Digital in there. Hang on a second, I'm having a little trouble here. Add a Kerbal. Oh, that didn't work right. There we go. All right. What do you want to be, Digital? Engineer, of course he does. All right. Great Kerbal. All right. Wow, my first ad. Oh, your first advertisement? It happens. Yeah, I do apologize for that. I keep the minimal number of ads going so I don't get pre-rolls, because I find that if you go into a channel and they have pre-rolls, I don't want to sit through it. I'm going to get distracted and go make a sandwich and forget. So, yeah. All right, so actually, last time we did this, I did the following, and it worked out pretty good. So what we did is we took, every other time I've gone scientist, so I changed it up. There you go. All right, no, you'll be fixing stuff, mister. We did the Science Junior. And so I don't forget, let me grab the backup chute here. I'm just not going to, oh geez. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, what am I doing? Forgot how to play the game. There. All right. So the Science Junior goes here. Then to make this a close so we don't have any sort of weird drag or anything like that. So first of all, hang on. Let me not get distracted. Let me grab all of our science.
Bean.
Oh, and Digital gifted a 1-month tier to Carrion. That's a 39 months for Carrion. Thank you, Digital. Appreciate that. Wow, 21 gifted subs. Nice. Appreciate that, guys. What are we looking for? Oh, right. We're getting our science together here. Uh-oh. Can I have that? Thanks. And we're going to put this on the other side. Now, with the scientist, we'll be able to rerun the Science Junior and the goo with our auto science sampler mod. I know, it's pretty cool, huh? We did that. So our science is going to be stored here. What we need is some backup electrical just in case we have a short circuit on this thing. So again, we'll go to batteries and we will that. Huh, that works. I like that. We got the science, we got that. I think all we need now is how do we enclose this? Well, I did that with a this. So we're going to build the fairing and we're going to just go out that far, I think. No, we're going to go out a little bit further. Not too far. Can you restore it even if the scientist isn't in the pod? No, you cannot. All the one-time runs can only be run once unless a scientist is there to get out, collect the data, and restore it. And only a scientist can do that. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Build the fairing. Oh, are the batteries in the way? Oh, no, that works. Oh, that's weird looking. I don't like that. Hang on. I think the batteries are in the way. Oh, geez. Breaking stuff. All right, that looks about the same, but I'm getting tired of playing with that. Come on. All right, that looks a little bit better. Hey, Al, what's up? Oh, hello, Mr. Circle. Good morning. Gotcha. It's greatly appreciated. Last cycle of chemo this week, and then after the holidays, I get a whole lot of scans. Oh, geez. Probing and prodding. All right. That doesn't look quite right, does it? No. I gotta sneeze. I'm awake. So far, so good. I'm trying to figure out what I did last time. Thank you. because the gas tanks we're going to use are these, right? Oh, okay. I think I know the problem here. I need to have the fairing that's this size, right? So, right. So we use this. That will line up with the decouplers with that. So I need the fairing that is... Is that what I'm missing here? Unlocking another fairing size? Yeah, they haven't opened up an API for modding. I don't know why. Yeah, let's try that. That looks like it fits much better too. Oh, yeah, that's better. Much better. All right. So I don't care about all this because we need to turn off the staging. And I believe we've got everything in there we need, so we can say stop doing that. Cool. Yay, figured it out. Again, the ablator, we don't need that much ablator. Did anyone here experiment with the K? Is that the remote where you do stuff like you write code? I did it once, and the guy wrote. I was using somebody's stock shuttle because I was doing the science program, and he wrote a script for it. So when I did the launch was automated without MechJeb. It did all the booster, it put it into orbit, got rid of the extra tank. It was really cool. Oh, actually, no, it was KOS, not the other one, sorry. All right, now we need a decoupler. So first of all, there we go. All right, so this little here, I think we have the, yeah, we have the swivel. And we're going to need a, what do you call it, a plate. So this is the one that's going to finish up the orbit and then deorbit for us. Now we want to do stage recovery on this. So again, this should be pretty straightforward because it's not, this is going to come back by itself with our Kerbals in it. I got to put that in place. We have batteries, right? Hang on, let me do this so I can. So we got all of our science, we got our batteries. We have an antenna, that's our backup chute I have to put in place. We don't need RCS. Good, so I'm gonna leave that like that. This is going to be our getting into orbit, finishing the orbit, or helping it get into orbit. So we wanna do, oh, I know what we need on this. We need a little bit help with reaction wheel. Tom, thanks for the follow. No, not RCS. RCS, I mainly use RCS when I think I have a not very stable rocket that wants to give me trouble. So I'll use RCS to help move it, and mainly for docking though. Now I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna cheat. we're going to use reaction wheels. Reaction wheels will not surface mount, so I need to grab one of these. And so this is going to help with the entire rocket. We're going to put the big ones. Then actually, I want to put that on the side here. All right, then now let's do stage recovery. Oh, you know what? We don't even have these set up. Okay, that one's set up. 1400. No, this should be 1400, and then this will be 1000. That's right. Okay, let's copy that. Bring it down here. And that's green. How come that one's not green? I'm confused. Oh, it's weird. I have a staging problem? Oh, why is that considered a stage? All right, whatever. All right, I don't get it. All right, is this All right, so stage recovery taken care of on this. Yeah, technically it's a stage. Yep, you're right. All right, here we go now. All right, so now I think we can turn this off because it's bugging me. I absolutely am. I mean, the days of using a mod to play multiplayer rocket launches with my friends are going to be in the past. So now, you know, so the developers, Take-Two, or what do they call themselves? Star Theory was the original. Then they came over. What do they call themselves? The development. They kind of explained that in one of their recent videos. They explained it. One of the designers or something like that. Time warp is not so much a thing anymore, per se, I guess. But if you go back to the Kerbal YouTube channel, go back a few videos, there's a gal who talks about it, and she sounds like she knows what she's talking about. All these people are very passionate. She explains that it's not like the time warp we're all used to now. She said how things work, that when you enable time warp or whatever the mechanism is, you'll have time to go make a sandwich or mow your lawn or something like that when it comes to going from, you know, like one planet to another, or from one, you know, solar system to another. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. All right, so now we need an intermediate stage. And this one's going to have a little bit more oomph. So we still want... Hey, Chris, good morning. I'm doing really good. Good to see all you guys today. Really is. Whoa. That is way down there. That work? Oh, gotta do this. You know what? Maybe, hang on. I think I'm using wrong engine here. I think last time we did, oh yeah. Last time we did Spacely's? Yeah. All right. Then on our intermediate stage, we add a little bit more fuel somewhere. Dude. That was weird. That should work. Official statement on KSP2, wait and see. I'll buy it in early access, but we'll let others grind their teeth for a few months. There you go. Yeah. You know, it used to be really fun to be an early adopter, you know? Not so much. Again, that all depends. Hey, what's up, Gray? What am I looking for? I am looking for this. That off. All right. Now, again, we want to do... We don't need anything in here except for stage recovery. So, right. Let's go in here and borrow these chutes if we can. All right, so that puts that at 100%. That's nice. Oh. Yeah, the way. Cool. All right, so we got stage recovery on everything so far. I didn't get Kerbal until 1.03. Well, yeah, the if we digress here, when we bring up Steam, Kerbal Space Program 2, they do have this roadmap. So early access, then we get science collection, then colonies, then interstellar, then we get to explore and resource gathering. That's cool, and then multiplayer's last. So and then something else. So wow, yeah, I didn't even know Kerbal existed. It was actually gifted to me. I don't know why. All right, so now let's go for the big lifter. So, let's make sure we got some. Yeah, that's an inside joke. I had gifted a copy to Carrion, and he almost became divorced, I guess. Totally random. Can I add you to Steam? Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead and send a Steam friend request. Go ahead. Yeah. All right, so now we need a decoupler. Which one do we have up here? We have the 18. And let's make this shorter. Oh, that's too much. All right. All right. And then I think what we did last time was we did this. Yep. And then did we go this? We did. All right, cool. So let's just make sure we do that. Oh, we don't have to worry about on that one. All right, let's see where we stand with this. All right. Last time we had to get creative with engines. So the biggest lifter we have right here is the Kodiak. Now this has got no gimbling. And then actually, we did a dual node. And all I did was we went up a notch. Or yeah. Nope, we did not do a notch. That flickering is going to drive me crazy. So let's make sure this is strutted. Those should be strutted. All right, good. Now that's not enough thrust to get us going up. So what we did, starting to stutter. What we did is I took my little strut doohickey thing. Oh, and then what I want to do is strut that piece, all right. And then we went with a fuel tank about yay, and actually put you there, drag you out. We put this into a two-way symmetry. Hang on, this will make a little bit more sense. And then we put swivels because this has got no gimbal, so the only big engine we have are swivels. We did that, and to make it more aerodynamic, because these are going to stick out a little bit, we did that. And to make it look a little bit nicer, we did that. Then we do a grandparent. We do a grandparent as well. Then we take this piece and we do that. I know what you guys are saying. I know. Then we come in here, we grab this. Wait, no. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't make a copy, we grab it. And then we do that. Then we combined all 6, and now we can lift off. This gets us almost to orbit. This will finish it. So this is what we did last time, and it worked really well. People were concerned I was going to fry and melt some stuff, but who knows? Trying to get the strut. This is my my punishment for learning how to clip things. Thank you. Thank you. All right, then we can actually reduce these just so we get, let's get this to about 146. Oh, that was too much. All right, 145 is good. That should adjust all of those, right? Cool. Now these are good. All right, so I think our strutting's good. And that's a rocket, so we should have, not that. That. All right, so we're gonna send Jeb and our only scientist Bob. Now, even though they have batteries, I think what we're going to do is we're going to attach solar panels, because I think we have solar panels. Yeah, we got these things right here. We're going to That way we can keep the batteries charged. And we'll eject this stage and all that kind of stuff. All right, let's put this on an action group. Oh wait, let's get this thing going.
Bean.
Who is that? Carrying gifted a tier 1 sub to Al Kurid, Germany. Al, you got a gifted sub there. Congratulations, and that's a brand new sub for you, it looks like. Nice. Thank you, Carrion. Appreciate that. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, so we want to get this centered, so we're going to put it up top. Move it up. Move it over. There, that's centered. And then we're going to bring it down to about there. It's 38 gifted subs too. That is so darn generous of you, Carrion. Thank you very much. All right. It was so cold when I got up this morning. I had to turn on the emergency heat pump or whatever it's called. Hang on. Let me make sure I got it. The nomenclature correct here.
Bean.
Oh, Carrion also gifted a sub to Dragon. Carrion, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Oh, and that's 39 gifts. And that's a brand new sub for you as well, Dragon. Congratulations, guys. I don't know what we had to enable something. Oh, aux mode. The heater auxiliary mode is what we had to enable because the heat couldn't keep up with what was going on. God, thanks, guys. That's incredible. I appreciate that. All right, so I was going to put these on action groups so I don't have to worry about them. So we're going to do a 5. And we're just going to say extend. We don't have an antenna, right? We have that antenna. So I think we're almost ready for this rocket. Do you guys have any questions or concerns? Getting a little bit of lag here. Antonio 10, thank you for Antonio 10 LOL lol. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. All right, let's adjust. Whoa. Whoa. There. Did remember the kitchen sink. We don't have any snacks aboard, sorry. This is a non-snack flight. The sailor, how you doing? Just to let you guys know, you guys that are new, this is a family-friendly channel, so be careful of any sort of, you know, bombs. Could you maybe paint the nice maneuver, nice mauve? You know, Zero Kerbal has been pulling out a lot of the older mods and he's been appropriating them. There used to be one called KSP Paint. So, but there's also another one called KSP Tanks or something like that. And those tanks you can actually color all of them. Yeah, that doesn't really match, does it? Oh, that doesn't match at all. Oh, that's wrong. All right, we're just gonna go two-tone here. Am I using a bio-friendly, economical, renewable fuel? I am not. Hey, Kangaroobit, how you doing? We are ready to fly. Yes. Oh, I want to show you guys a picture of something here. Some of you older guys might appreciate this. Hang on a sec. Let me find it. A lot of you may or may not know that Alex and I bought a house, and at the beginning of November, we've been slowly cleaning and remodeling and painting. We haven't even painted yet, but I ripped out this old insulation. It was like easily 30 years old. Could have been 40-year-old insulation that was in the, oh, thank you, Dragon. that was on the house side of the garage, which is by code. And as I started filling in the blanks, I was pulling out the old stuff and I was going to put it on the other side, and it worked for one piece of insulation. Every other piece of insulation I got to had these perfectly bored out holes of where mice had been, or rodents or something like that. So all these places where all this insulation is, there's these little tiny surprises. But one was really cool. Let me share it here with you guys real quick. I have to, bear with me. There it is. Do that, and then do that, then do that, then do that. Hang on. How we doing? We're good doing, Bob. How about you? Mice love they do. Oh, it was incredible. And in fact, in the third one I pulled down, there was a whole bunch of sesame seeds. Like, I don't know where they found them, but that's what they were snacking on. Feasting. All right, let me show you guys this picture here. Can I not make it? Oh, wait, hang on. I don't know how to do this. No? All right, hang on. Oh, I totally broke that. Either sesame seeds or no, it was sesame seeds. All right. It's right here. Can I not open this to? I can't open it to another tab because it's inside my email. I don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. No, that didn't do it either. All right. See if I can zoom in. It's upside down, but it says Western Electric. There you go, Karen. Nice, right off the bat. So if you look up Western Electric, they were bought like by a Bell company. So this was behind one of the insulation strips. Pretty cool. All right, let's check our staging here. All right, so we have got our lifter stage that works for 1 minute and 46 seconds. Then we have a secondary stage that's going to finish, not quite get us into orbit, but it's going to do pretty darn most of it. And all these, wait a minute. Do we have stage recovery built into this one? We do not. Oh, all right. So actually, let's crank this back up then. This might require a little assistance. And then the telco guys can't figure out how to get more than 2. I know. Well, it's not even hooked up. It doesn't work. We don't have telephone coming in. It's left over. So I thought that was cool. So the house used to be Alex's grandfolks, and her grandfather, what am I doing here? Her grandfather would go to yard sales, garage sales, flea market, and buy things like old sewing machines and some other, interesting little knickknacks, and, maybe get around to wanting to fix them, but never did, So that puts us at, oh, wow, didn't even get a calculation on that one. All right, so hang on. Oh, wait. That did not work out like I wanted it to. Hang on a sec. Yeah, okay, that's better. Legacy cabling, yeah. All right, 25%. %. Okay, hang on. It's getting real. Oh, geez. Look what I did. Can I do a Control Z? Put that back? I can. Oh. Hang on. Get rid of that one. Interesting. All right, let's do an adjustment here. All right. 88%. All right, we'll go with that. And we're going to turn this like so. Look at that. It brought our thruster weight ratio down to 147. All right, so we got all 6 engines, 147. That's good for 1 minute 42 seconds. Let go of the ground, then we shift over to our next stage. We're going to do some hot staging here. Oh, I didn't delete that stage, dude. Oh, there we go. And then we'll hot stage that one. That'll work. That's all of our stage recovery rockets are. So let's save that. We're going to put this out on the pad.
Bean.
Garion gifted a sub to Bob. Bob, that's 12 months. That's a whole year for you. Happy birthday on that. And interesting parallel story. I inherited my grandparents' house in which I grew and lived in most of my... That's exactly what happened to Alex, too. Lido. Doek Lido, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Man, I really appreciate all the generosity, guys. Thank you so much. Man, I feel honored. All right, let's put this on the pad. Arian, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Well, I think what we're going to do, we have a lot of lag going on here. Vet Gaming 038, thanks for the follows. What I want to do is we're going to save. All right, we're going to save. And we're going to restart Kerbal so I get rid of my lag here. So a lot of you may or may not know, if you have a modded Kerbal, for me, a rule of thumb is every 2 hours, I like to restart Kerbal. That way you get rid of all the fragmented memory and all that kind of stuff. So it's been almost 2 hours. Dude. All right, then we're going to launch it. We do have Kerbals on board. It's risky because we have a part failure mod, so we could have some launch failures, some engine failures. We got no life support mod, so that's interesting. Yeah, going back and forth. I did that quite a bit too. All right, we don't need screenshots anymore. I can get rid of that. Need that one. Never seen such a... Okay, well, my other monitor is a mess, though. I remember first trying a life support mod and always forgetting to actually add the life support. The TAC life support was the very first... No. Snacks. No, not snacks. Sorry, supplies. Supplies, which was part of the MKS one from Roverdube. Usually any sort of module you added had a little bit of supplies. And then there's a way to actually organically resupply the supplies by making stuff. Then I tried TAC life support, which made all the sense in the world, except for they don't have a way of like refurbishing the stuff. You can filter some of the stuff, but you can't recycle it or anything like that. Or you can recycle some of the stuff, but there's no way of generating their stuff. You have to just do resupplies. Snacks, same thing. But there's actually a way you can take soil and make snacks. So I stuck with snacks because it was the less complicated. And still, you know, I started with the complex life supports, then snacks. I stopped caring because I would, yeah. I mean, if you ever got into a problem and you had a long voyage, didn't think you'd have enough snacks, use deep freeze, right? Put them on ice. Whoa. Oh, there. That's the one I want. Trying to do something. I got sidetracked. Whoa. All right. All right, there's our rocket. Yeah, deep freeze is an awesome mod. It's funny too, because when you go to put them on ice, you hear the crackling of, or when you go to, whoa, a lot of science reports here. Let's make sure we got this configured. Good. So, have we already collected science? We have not. Wonder why. All right, let's get a crew report. Get a goo report. Collecting some reports. It should have done this already. Oh, they're all duplicates. That's why. Now, if everything worked correctly with our automatic science sampler here, hang on. It should have reset the Science Junior and the goo. It did. Nice. All right. So I think we're ready to take off. Where is the camera at? I changed my camera view. Now, there we go. The little things. All right, now according to this, our worst possible part is one of our swivels. All right, turn on SAS. We got Jebediah, he's our pilot. We got Bob as our scientist. And all right, here we go. All right. Oh, what happened? We have an engine failure. Liquid fuel engine has suffered a fuel flow failure. Oh, this ain't good, guys. That means that thing is about to ignite. I believe we're going to have to abort. Well, we're going to get that rocket away from us. There will be no stage recovery on that stage. We're gaining altitude. Yeah, we're not getting that rocket back. No. Let's see if we can't collect some science here with what we have here. Bob seems like he's cool. Not a problem. Really? An under thrust. We're having all kinds of problems here. He's don't tell Jeb that though, okay? All right, getting ready to stage. We're losing speed. All right, now we're catching up. All this stuff was for vacuum, so yeah. We've got 1 minute and 30 seconds of fuel on this. See if we can grab some more science. We're grabbing some. Yeah, we got 10 stored experiments there. That's nice. Not a total failure. Yeah, I have a mod called Auto Science Sampler, and you can set it up to store and hide the dialogue. So you see the readings up here when we get it. All right, 40 seconds of fuel left. Oh, look at that. We recovered one of our stages, so we get some of our parts back. It'll be cheaper. Yeah, I use X Science. That's what we have here. So I know what's... So, evidently, this is reporting that I could do that, but I don't think it's... Right. All right. Whenever it's orange, that means it's a duplicate. It was dropped. All right, so good test run of a new rocket. All sorts of engine failures. All right, so let me tell you guys about supper last night. There was engines all over the place. First time making pulled pork sandwiches from a pork round. And I love the Instapot. I love the air fryer. I really enjoy home cooked food. And the Instapot is just basically a souped up, slow cooker, right? Or yeah, high pressure cooker. Okay, hang on. Let's deploy these before I forget. Hang on. Do that. Crock pot or pressure cooker? Well, slow cooker, crock pot, pressure cooker, but the Instapot is more of a souped up pressure cooker because it's smaller. So you can still do quite a bit than your old school pressure cookers. So I got a 3-pound round of pork and put a little bit of oil in there. I just sprayed a little ham in the pan. And I don't understand why. So you guys explain it to me. The recipe said the recipe called to pour 1 can of Coca-Cola on it. And then there was this mixture of barbecue sauce, brown sugar, a garlic powder, onion powder, apple cider vinegar. And I understand that the apple cider vinegar helps to tenderize it. You mix all that up, you pour it on top. Yay, more science. All right, safe shoot indicator's good. 45 minutes, that stuff was so tender. Oh man, it was good. Exactly, yeah. I just don't understand what the Coca-Cola did to the meat. Yeah, it was a really easy recipe. I love the dump and goes. Coca-Cola has acid, so it helps break it down. Gotcha. That's what I figured. Gotcha. All right. Would be nice to see some shoots here, please. Oh, thank you. So anyways, it was yummy. I put it on a slightly toasted bun with a couple of pickles. Oh, it was good. So good. Now tonight, Alex works late tonight, so we're doing corn dogs. All right, that looks good. And check it out. We've collected 10 experiments. Nice. So all we're going to do is we're going to wait. I think we have crew R&R. So I think Bob has got to go on a short, like 2-hour or 6-hour respite, and then he'll be available. So we're going to turn around and Try the same rocket. So all the parts will be generation 2. So later on, when we get into more complex rockets, we can start replacing parts with previous used parts so we have higher safety. Can't have meat, sausages, and such anymore since the surgeries. Gotcha. If I get bad diagnosis, I'm going to binge. Oh, yes. Yes. Well, we are not going to be doing fast food anymore. So yes, corn dog isn't a great thing, but it's not like it's deep fried in fat, you know, at some fast food. It's going to be cooked in the air fryer, a little bit more healthier. All right, let's get these guys down to Kerbin here. Almost down to Earth. Yay! All right, whoa, 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 whoa. We got some more science. Woo! All right, let's recover these chaps. Yep, yeah. I did something I can't seem to find. Ooh, 96 science score. Ooh, look at all the ribbons. Cool. So yeah, Bob has got to be, so we can use Valentina, but he needs an hour to use the restroom, I guess. We'll just give it a new day. I did something with a hot dog, and I found, you know how you can get the Pillsbury crescent. I don't like using crescents because it gets too greasy, but I think I found a corn dog sort of wrap from Pillsbury, and I wrapped them. Maybe not. No, bagel. Wrapped them, and they were good. Oh yeah, they were good. All right, so let's do this again, shall we? Same rocket. I don't think there's anything we need to change. So now when we look at parts like the engines, now they're condition 2, generation 2, and they got higher safety rating. So, you know. And we're going to take Valentina this time and Bob. He's our only scientist. Again, guys, if you guys want to be, so you can see Digital here as an engineer. The channel points, you can use those to redeem and become and reserve a Kerbal in this career. You can be a pilot, scientist, engineer. We can even customize your outfit too. All right, I got itchy eyeball. There we go. All right, guys, same dealio. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice. Go, go, go. We're gonna get rid of this. Give me screens. All right, everything looks good. Good altitude, good speed. I have a little bit of an inclination issue. We're going to try to, oh, good. All right, good. Collecting science. Okay, we've fixed our inclination issue. Oh, okay, we're getting rid of that stage. Deploy our panels. I don't know why it's doing this. We just had a couple failures here. What happened here? It's our Kodiak. Command pod suffered a short circuit, but we have battery backup though. It says we need 1600 delta V for this total burn. We only got 13, but that means we can switch over. I think. Eight experiments. Nice. Hey, CF, how you doing? All right, getting ready to stage.
Bean.
Carrion, dude, thank you for another gifted sub, and that was to CF. That's a brand new month. That's a brand new sub for CF. That's awesome. Oh, all right, there we go. All right, Carrion, you're up to 41 gifted subs. Nice. All right, we made it to orbit. Yay. So what we need to do here, is we're going to have Bob hop out, get that EVA report, hop back in. Nice. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, we have got 1300 Delta V left. So what we're going to do is just make sure we can safely return these guys. What I want to do is see if I can't land close to Kerbin. So what I want to do is get close to the PE here. I want to bring... That's good. Let's do that. Whoa. All right, hang on. We want to turn that off. It's going to drive me crazy. If you guys are interested in the process we went through for setting up mods and testing mods, I do have a YouTube channel and I uploaded those videos. So you go to YouTube/@GamerCircle and you'll see them in there. They're unedited. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to the periapsis. We're going to circularize. The reason why I want to get close to the atmosphere so I can try. Oh, is that going to put me? That's perfect. I think we're going to try to land close to KSC. Why not? All right, there's the desert. Let's get over here. Oh, I get close. I'm not going to land on the pad or anything like that. All right, Kieran. So we're going to put a maneuver node right here. And we're going to pull back about that much. Execute that burn. Usually you want to do the burn right here on the coast. So we still got a little bit of fuel left. It says here we can do a mystery goo. Oh, okay, never mind. It's a duplicate. Never mind. What about an EVA report? Nope, that's a dupe. All right. So we're going to activate our chutes. Those are stage recovery chutes. They've collected 9 science experiments, and we have recovered more parts. Nice. Way to go, stage recovery. Okay, we're about to hit the atmosphere here. There we go. All right, so how are we doing here? All right, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that stage. That's got stage recovery built in it too, so we might get it back. I don't know. That's our science package. We have our science junior and those and those. Yeah, we made a nice little area for it. Well, we got a heat shield, so let's see. Well, according to this, the hottest part is the heat shield. Yay. So as long as we keep that at a retrograde, we should be okay. Looks like we might overshoot KSC a little bit here. Hey, can somebody run outside and with their camera and take a picture as we fly over? That would be so cool. Hey, check it out. Discount Engineer dropping in with a raid. Appreciate that discount. Saw you playing Stationeers, or yeah, Stationeers, I think. Yeah. Ice King of Space. How you doing? Discount, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that. Yeah, we survived. Yeah, I was right. I'm gonna wait until they're done with all these updates. They keep changing my stuff. I'm doing good, Discount. How about yourself, guys? There's a link in the channel there for Discount Engineer. He plays a lot of these engineering type games. Plays Kerbal, Satisfactory, Minecraft. What's the name of that search and rescue thing called? You do? I can't remember what. And that one's beyond me too. Ooh. Kerbals are good. We're running a carefree Stormworks. That's it, Stormworks, right? Kind of a carefree, having fun. So we have no life support, but we have a part failure mod. Our first rocket launch, we have had all sorts of engine failures, under thrust, fuel leaks, all sorts of things. No Kerbals have died yet, so that's good. All right, we should get some shoot deployments here soon. Hey, there's KFC. Ooh, island. Hey, I came with discount. How's it going? Hey, little Joe, how you doing? Is that like from Bonanza? There's like Little Joe. Spacing is going good. Look at that. Our chute's deployed. We're gonna lightly kiss the surface of the water here. Bonanza was like before my time. Okay, sorry. I think I saw it on some streaming service. I did not ever watch it on TV or VHS. I'm not that old. Historically, there's been a few Little Joes, I think. Did you know that? Okay, and I mentioned that I was more of a high chaparral, not me, gunman all the way. Oh, I gotcha. That for the longest time, Bonanza was the longest running TV show to be beat out by The Simpsons. Weird. At least I think that's how I interpreted the... I don't know, I'll let you guys look that up. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Bonanza was the longest run. Oh, look there. More science, nice. When I was a kid, if I stayed home sick from school, F Troop. Yeah, I remember F Troop. That was more of a comedy, right? That was Gunsmoke. That. Oh, really? Wow. Hang on a sec. Did that mean I read something wrong? Longest running TV show. Champions of Wimbledon. No. Well, The Simpsons now. TV series, maybe. Huh. All right. Well, I guess my information's a little out of date. So right now the Simpsons have 739. They're in 34 seasons. Law and Order's up there. Lassie. Bonanza is number I don't know, it's in the top 10. Oh wow. All right, so Bonanza, Ozzie and Harriet, Jack Benny Show, Supernatural, beat them out. I didn't know that. All right. I guess whatever information I read was a little out of date. MASH is... Oh, wait. There's MASH. MASH is down there. 256 episodes with MASH. They beat out Happy Days. Married with Children beat out MASH. So right now, The Simpsons have got 739 episodes, 34 seasons. So typically in the US, each season is a year. So 34 years. That's some good job security right there. Wow. Bonanza was 14. All right. I know there's a documentary or whatever you want to call it on that during Next Generation there was so much backstabbing going on between all the writers. Oh, it's incredible that the show was that good. Hey, look at that. 91 Science. Nice. Ooh, look at all the ribbons. I know. It was like trying to write lines for Gates McFadden versus, Marina Sirtis. It was just, and oh man. Yeah, I know. All right. Babylon 5 there was only one guy writing, that was Michael Straczynski was the only writer. Rocket Ship XL5? You mean all the marionettes? Or am I no, Thunderbirds too. Yeah. DC got shafted by Roddenberry. Really? DC shafted themselves. Yeah, with me, when it comes to any sort of Star Trek series, it takes 3 seasons to get anything going. I know who DC Fontana was. Yeah, then there was also was it Moore? Can't remember the guy who took over Babylon. Super Marathon Nation, yeah. Straczynski wrote 92 of the 102 episodes of Babylon 5, including all 44 episodes. All right. Yeah. Great writing, too. All right. Babylon 5 is probably the only series I know that you could start in season 3, watch all the way around, get to season 1 and 2, and it makes sense. Oh, I didn't know. Your favorite writer was Moore of Next Generation? No! Oh, my God, because he ruined DS9, I thought. Filmed in Super Mario Nation. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's create a rover here and collect some local science here. Oh, wait. Can we unlock some more? I like DS9 too, but man, it's just everything I've read and some of the episodes that he was responsible for, just they weren't to par, right? So Star Trek should be progressively better, right? They should learn from their predecessors, right? Voyager's the only exception, right? Because Star Trek, the original series, Next Generation, they went out and explored. Deep Space Nine, you would think was going to be limited, but they gave them runabouts, then they got the Defiance, so they could go out and find stuff, right? But most of it was station-based. Voyager was reversed. It was flipped of everything. They were the only ship out there, so they weren't exploring, they were just trying to get home. The sci-fi convention. Moore pioneered long story arcs in Trek. You still, well, you know, if you can borrow with pride, I haven't watched any Star Trek since I was a kid. I wouldn't even know where to start. For me, Next Generation got better when Worf was secured. I don't mean to say anything bad about Denise Crosby, or no, who was that? Was it Crosby, wasn't it? Yeah, Denise Crosby. So things got better when Geordi became an engineer. You know, I can hit her. I can take or not take Wesley Crusher. Some of his episodes were lame. Some of them were okay. You know, excuse me, I'm going through puberty. When it got really good or very gritty when the Borg showed up. Also, Unification was really good story arc. So, yeah. So, you know, that's why I say if there's a new Star Trek series, if 3 seasons go by, they should last, which is what Enterprise just came short of. So, this is Enterprise was awesome. Voyager lost me at look at Seven's cat suit. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I would rather take a Borg over Tess. You know, Enterprise, when they had the generational episode where the Enterprise had been out there and there had been like 8 or 9 generations of whomever on board. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Thank you for keeping that safe. Appreciate that, Bashida. You know, it's every single Star Trek fan is going to have their own opinion of Star Trek series. A lot of people love the classic, not the remastered classic. I thought Encounter on Farpoint was weird. Those creatures that, yeah, it was weird. And you know, it got better and better and better. Yeah, the Borg, but that was the really first. I mean, think about it. So you have the Federation, the Klingon, the Romulans, the Ferengi, other races that were balanced, right? They were no real threat to one another or anything like that. Even though the Romulans' drive system was based upon a singularity and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm getting all nerdy. But the Borg kicked butt. And yes, once what was it, species X19 or whatever it was, then they beat the Borg. Yeah, oh yeah. So you know, classic movies. So 2, 4, 6, great. Motion picture was great up until they went into the cloud. 3, 5. Generation was a nice crossover bridge, but then it was like every other Star Trek movie was good or bad. So, all right. So we need to get this built. So on aviation, we're going to put that there. You mean Tin Man? Oh, you mean the Star Trek 4 The Voyage Home. Yeah. Whales. We have whales, lassie. We want to put a probe core. So, sorry for getting sidetracked there. You can talk about comics and nerds and pizza, and I will. It was, you know, it was funny. You know, you needed a good comical episode. We need a probe core. Go. Good. I don't know who that is or what that means, but you know, it was fun. I was entertained. Uh-oh, the transparent aluminum. Yeah. We need to put some science. Hello, computer. Yeah. What about Sulu flying a Huey, you know? This is where Alex, my girlfriend, goes, yeah, I chimed into the stream when I was working. All I heard was nerd, 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 nerd. A group of nerds carrying a pizza walking into a comic store will draw 110% focus fan. That is true. That is true. We won't fib about that. Mark 1. I want to drain that. Oh, that's not going to work out. Let's put that back. I did that wrong. You turn on that, and then do that. Don't keep me in suspense. What happens next? Did they find the Batman number 12? No, they didn't. We need to put our scientists in here, which I think we have to go give them some time. All right. Oh, we need to engine. Where's the engines at? Oh. And then we do fuel tanks. We do the little ones. Whoops. He's going symmetry. Actually knows nothing about Batman comics, but there was a small scene in Lost Boys movie. Yep. Yeah. Aerodynamics. Then we want, what am I looking for? I'm so unfamiliar with these parts. This. And then we grab engines. There we go. All right. Well, we actually do the Boboli pizza, and it turns out really yummy. All right, now last time I forgot to put batteries on here. I'm just going to put a couple of batteries. And just in case we run into a snag, we're going to put there. Probably not too bad. I used to buy frozen dough and roll out the pizza. Yep. Now wait, you know, you buy the stuff, you put sauce on it, you put your toppings, 13 minutes later you got pizza. Not bad. Make sure you just cook it long enough. All right, so this is going to be our Kerbal in Space Science rover version 0. Oh, nice. All right, let's grab this, flip this upside down. Then we're going to do some wheels. Those are backwards. Better. That would be cool. I burnt my Hawaiian once. Oh, bummer. Is this a plane or a car? This is a rocket-powered rover car. That's how we're going to collect science on in KSC. I love doing this. Oh, yes. I am a big fan of Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian Delight, or what? Hawaiian Surprise, what do you want to call it? Actually, I don't mind also pineapple and olives. A lot of people don't like olives. Salt and sweet. It's a Deadpool pizza. If you burn Hawaiian pizza, you just say lava. Funny. All right. We need the other wheels. What am I looking for? Wheels. There we go. Oh, why are those upside down? It's weird. Oh, because... Oh, okay, I know why. I guess that's okay. Check out this Gamer Circle speaking true Hawaiian pizza. Nice. I will, yes. One of the dangerous things when I used to own and operate my own comic book store, 3 doors down, there was a, Pizza Guys. A nice value pizza, wasn't a gourmet pizza, was better than Ciro's. Or Caesar's, sorry. Better than Caesar's. And I would get a pizza every single day. I got a discount too, so. It was a personal pizza though. All right, so let's get these wheels all situated here. All right, so there's the front wheels touching. All right, so are we missing anything? As a Canadian, I again attest to the fact that no such thing as Canadian bacon. We all call it ham. All right, let's save this. Let's go get our scientist. He's on break right now. Yep. Wait till the next day. Irish bacon. Bacon. All right, what are we missing? We got our sciences. We didn't open up any more science, did we? No, we didn't. We have fuel. All right, let's go collect some science here. Let's get our scientist aboard. Good old Bob. Put him out on the runway. All right, let's put on the brakes. We are going to ignite all the engines except for this one. This one's here for emergencies. Oh, let's get our crew report. So we're going to hop out, hop back in. Nice. Yeah, I use that just in case something happens. So don't forget we have a part failure, so we could have an engine failure. So if I'm not mistaken, when I read the usage of the mod, that people said the longer you spend on a craft, the higher chance of ability, the higher randomization of a part failure happening. In fact, I think if we look at the log files, oh, okay. That's weird. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Land speed record. No, I don't want to crash this thing. I don't want to kill my Kerbal. We can turn just fine. We're here to collect science from all the biomes. Something I learned yesterday, somebody educated me that you could actually... Now, I knew that you could go to the SPH, you could boop it, but I didn't know you could boop each one of the satellites and get different. And I know you can get also from the flag, too. Don't want to go too fast. Bob looks nervous. Dude, cool? No. All right, here we go. So you should see how the science runs and then it resets. See, pretty cool. So in fact, the science lab does not work on Kerbin. If you place the lab on Kerbin, sometimes. So right now, our worst rated part is the big one. Oops. $30 experiments so far. Oh, we're getting all over the place here. I'm not gonna worry about the launch pad because we'll get that each time we put a rocket out there. Don't forget you need to touch some stuff. Yeah, I was just talking about that, yeah. There's a monolith. The video that they showed for KSP2 with the rovers, does that mean that they have fixed or solved the ground physics issue? So instead of sliding, we're actually driving. Yeah, but they showed two different rovers that, and maybe it was just pre-production animation. I don't know. Hang on. I would love to have very functional rovers in Kerbal. I mean, we kind of have it in Stationaires, kind of. I remember I was on, what was the planet surface they removed because it had too much performance issues? The one that had all the derelict installations. Lowland, something like that. Whoa. Almost tipped over. I know, but it's the only game I have where rovers work. Ish. But a storm had come up, and I was in the, what do they call it? The Mark 1. Yeah, but in Space Engineers, you have to pay attention to your center of mass with rovers. In Lowland, there was a storm. I was in the Mark 1, the open rover, and a storm came up and was pushing me in the rover, and it pushed me through the ground. Did you know that Kerbals are minions? Oh, I didn't know. Oh, we're part of the Green Lantern Corps. They are not. You are pulling my lantern. Yeah, that's why I kind of stopped doing rovers in Space Engineers. The first time I did it, someone said, "Oh, you got to worry about center of mass." I went, "Oh, geez." And then I said, "Do I have to worry about that with ships?" They go, "No." I said, "Oh, cool." Now, I am not a DC expert when it comes to the Green Lantern Corps. I know that everyone's favorite was Hal Jordan. Actually, Guy Gardner was one of my favorite Green Lanterns. Oh, did they really? Okay, I didn't know that. Oop, forgot to, John Stewart, Kyle Rayner. Yeah. The older, oh, that was Garrett. Yeah. He was the Golden Age. He's from a different universe too. JSA. Jay Garrett. Comic books took the multiverse and ran it to death. DC more than Marvel. I mean, I think a multiverse is a great way to tell a what if kind of story. Not the what if from Marvel, but hey, what if we did this? Marvel did it with the Ultimates, and it worked out well. You had Ultimate Fantastic Four, which introduced Marvel Zombies. You had the Ultimate Spider-Man, which was a great Bendis work. Brian Michael Bendis. But yeah, when you had Crisis on Infinite Earths, just, you know, oh my gosh, yes. What if Spawn comes to DC Universe? Spawn was okay. I mean, Sony and their Spider-Man Multiverse animation movie was rocking on. They did a real good job. Oh, yeah, I missed the flagpole, you're right. We're gonna boop here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting so confused. There we go. Oh God. Getting some backwards wobble there. Oh, I forgot about the capsule. Is this one where you boop also? Oh yeah. Wait. I saw Love and Thunder, and not for the jokes. They were bad. It barely held my attention, not because I'm old. No, it wasn't that good. It was nice to see. So the story of Jane Foster being Thor actually happened in the comic books, and it was the same situation. She was sick. I think, yeah, it is. I think we'll go see it. But you know, it wasn't a solid story. It was entertaining. Again, the Thors are hard to follow. Even the comic books, even by Walt Simonson, great artist. Oh, it was very difficult to follow. The right. Whoa. But it was a nice introduction to the God Slayer, played by Christian Slater or Bates. Oh no, that's just saying goodbye to the old Mark I command pod. Christian Bale, thank you, God. And also introduction of Hercules, so that's cool. And then we got at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2, we got the introduction to Adam, and he'll be in the third one. So yeah. But it's interesting, the director, Adam Warlock, yes, they're bringing Adam Warlock. They showed him. They didn't actually show him, but he was in the previews of Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Adam Warlock, who was the original bearer of the Soul Gem, not Vision. That's okay. So, and then James Gunn, the guy who directed the Guardians, is now in charge of DC's movies, basically. So hopefully they can follow suit, because, you know, not every single Marvel movie was. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right. They called it the Mind Gem, but it was yellow, just like the Soul Gem, and it was in the same position as the Soul Gem on the gauntlet. So, you know, leave it up to a writer, you know. Oh, you're right. Huh. You're right. But I'm right about the soul gem is what Adam Warlock had on his head. In the MCU anyway, haven't read the Infinity Wars. Infinity Gauntlet, it was good. It was a good story. You know, and they stayed true pretty much to the story. The Infinity Avengers. It was nice. I liked it how in the comic book when Thanos went to punch Captain America, he was the only one to be able to hold off the punch, just like in the movie too. But let's go ahead and recover this. But like anything, you get one good story, like Secret Wars, great movie. Then they did Secret Wars 2. Whoa, 318, cha-ching. Yeah, I didn't do the flagpole. You're right. Hey, look at that. Wow. Not every single one of Marvel's movies was like, oh my God, you walk out going, I'm going to go walk right back in and watch it again. No, not all of them. But the one thing that you have to give Marvel is keeping with the continuity, right? So even their TV series tied in with the movies, or the movies tied into this TV series, except for the Deadpool movie that's coming out with Wolverine. It takes place somewhere in between. So, but I've been happy with the storyline that Marvel's been portraying. Not every single one of their movies are great. Yeah, it's supposed to break walls. You're right. So, yeah. Guys, I think that's going to do it today. This is good. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to hope to do Fallout 3. Supposed to do it today. Shimoda, thank you so much for that follow. Or is it Shimoda? Also, I assume the Spider-Verse stuff is supposed to be separate. There was a comic book series called Spider-Verse, and it had to do with Miles Morales, I believe. Yes. So it's a Sony thing, but in conjunction with Marvel. So did they have a Spider-Verse in the movies? Yeah, they did. You got to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. So they did a Spider-Verse thing with Shimoda. Oh, I got you. All right, I'm an idiot when it comes to names. So let's roll some credits here, guys. Oh, I almost pressed the wrong thing. I will be back tomorrow. Guys, thanks for all the new follows. Wow, that's a lot of new follows. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Digital, thank you for the resub. Carrion and Digital, thank you for all the gifted subs. Appreciate that. And Digital, thanks for the raid. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a good one. All right.